Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Coffee, where in today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at how Solo is expected to continue on Disney+. That's today here on Star Wars Coffee.
It was spectacular, and I thought he was so smart about what he did and how he did it. I just couldn't be happier.
Solo has become a kind of like a cult favorite in terms of the Star Wars community, with the Make Solo 2 Happen hashtag continuing to trend throughout the time since the first film has been released. And with all of the current news that we've been getting about Disney Plus and Star Wars series, it only makes sense that Solo would continue in some way on Disney Plus, especially if even a quarter of these rumors are true. And with that being the case, we have some new reports over from Jeremy Conrad over at Star Wars Unity, talking about how Solo is expected to continue on Disney Plus. So what we're going to do is take a look at some of his work over there today. This first piece titled, Solo, a Star Wars story expected to continue on Disney Plus. A very fitting title. For a long time, Star Wars fans have wanted to see Solo, a Star Wars story sequel, for many reasons, one of which is how they didn't release footage from the movie until 3 months before release. The film did underperform at the box office. In the year following that release, Solo has become a real cult favorite, with fans demanding a continuation using the Make Solo 2 Happen hashtag. Ironically, it's a summary of what I just said. Back in September, I ran a rumor that I've been hearing that some kind of spin-off Solo was being planned as a series for Disney+. In the months since then, it sounds like the idea has been evolved greatly, with Disney Plus being the future of Star Wars for now, and the movies being reserved for something else. That idea of a spin-off of Solo, likely involving crime syndicates such as Crimson Dawn and Black Sun, has evolved into a true continuation of where the story left off at the end of the 2018 film. That does mean the same cast, who are expected to return. This is likely what Alden Ehrenreich meant recently when he told Esquire, "I've heard some stuff, but nothing concrete," when asked about his future in Star Wars. Recently, KRT reported that Donald Glover was close to returning to the Lando role. In February, I reported that Disney really wanted to find a way to bring Lando back, and it sounds like the Solo continuation will set up a future Lando series. Recently, there have been rumors flying around the internet that some kind of Darth Maul series on Disney+, but it sounds like those rumors are referring to this Solo continuation that's expected to feature Maul. The only question up in the air is if Ray Park will be returning to play his body, or if Sam Witwer will get to do both this time around. That's where this whole Solo Disney Plus thing is right now. It started out as just a spin-off about the crime syndicates and looks like to have evolved into a full continuation, and it's possible that it's due to the fan support of the original movie, much like the Save the Clone Wars campaign that resulted in a 7th season of that show. Back in February, I ran a story of the longtime Disney Plus spin-off for Solo, a Star Wars story that's in some form of planning, saying that Disney and Lucasfilm were very serious about trying to bring back Lando. At the time, I didn't specify which Lando it was due to certain people, but it was Donald Glover they were trying to bring back. KRT reported that they've heard Donald Glover has either signed on or is close to signing on to return as Lando. They stress it's still early and could still fall through due to how busy he is with other projects. However, it's a good sign that Lucasfilm efforts to get him back to come over the last few months have been successful. KRT previously scooped the Bad Batch before Lucasfilm announced it, so they're building quite a good track record for themselves. Also, this Donald Glover information backs up what I heard back in February about them really wanting to have him return. The idea that I heard for him was to appear in a spin-off that'll likely deal with the crime syndicates in Crimson Dawn and Black Sun, but then he'll get his own Lando series following that. They did set up a Lando series with the ending of The Rise of Skywalker with the original Billy Dee. Even so, Lucasfilm would obviously want flashbacks in that with Glover as well, which means there's a lot of opportunities for the young Lando to appear in Disney Plus shows. Up next for Star Wars is the 2nd season of The Mandalorian, which will arrive on time in October. Then both the Obi-Wan series and the Cassian Andor series will be filming back-to-back in Pinewood. This Solo/Lando show is rumored, obviously further out. But with Star Wars Celebration cancelled, Lucasfilm could always make reveals of what they're working on the next few months. So that's quite a bit about Solo continuing to pick up. So it seems like the original intent was to do the Star Wars Solo trilogy, but when the movie underperformed, that was scrapped. However, Lucasfilm continuing to note that the Make Solo 2 hashtag happen continues to trend and is continuing to gain some momentum with the fans. And since Disney Plus has full control full distribution, full whatever they want to do with Star Wars in terms of Disney Plus, they can easily scale down the budget and the amount of workload that is required to do a Disney Plus series for any amount of these characters. So based on what Jeremy Conrad's reporting, it sounds to me like they're doing their own type of Arrowverse, where they're just going to connect a bunch of different characters and a bunch of different shows to just kind of intertwine with one another, which would be really cool to see, especially if we get that Crime Syndicate show, which I did do a video on the Crimson Dawn, so you can check that out on the channel as well. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching. May God bless you and the Force be with you always. If you enjoyed this episode, and frankly, even if you didn't, don't forget to subscribe.
Do it!
And if you want to help spread the word, please give this video a thumbs up and tell your friends to subscribe. Please check out the official Star Wars Coffee merchandise, and don't forget to check out all of the content playlists on this channel, including The Rise of Skywalker, The Mandalorian, and much more.